Fashion Trivia Speed Round 3. Track how many questions you can get right. Question: which French luxury house shut down its haute couture line in 1968, but later revived it? The answer is Balenciaga. Fun fact: in 2017, Balenciaga released the IKEA bag lookalike, a $2,145 blue leather tote that was nearly identical to IKEA's iconic 99-cent shopping bag. Question: which Spanish brand is known for its high-quality leather handbags, like the puzzle bag? The answer is Loewe. Fun fact: Loewe is one of the world's oldest luxury fashion houses, founded in 1846. Question: what brand created the iconic Lady Blank handbag, famously carried by Princess Diana? The answer is Dior. Fun fact: the perfume Miss Dior, launched in 1947, was named after Christian Dior's sister, Catherine Dior, who survived imprisonment in a Nazi concentration camp. Question: what accessory did Coco Chanel make a staple by mixing costume jewelry with fine jewelry? The answer is pearls. Fun fact: Chanel often wore layers of faux and real pearls, revolutionizing jewelry trends. Question: what is the term for the decorative clasp on a belt or shoe? The answer is buckle. Fun fact: buckles have been used since Roman times, both for utility and decoration. Question: which luxury brand makes the famous Speedy and Neverfull handbags? The answer is Louis Vuitton. Fun fact: Louis Vuitton originally began as a trunk maker in Paris in 1854. Question: which designer is known for red-soled high heels? The answer is Christian Louboutin. Fun fact: Louboutin painted his soles red with nail polish in 1993, creating his signature look. Question: what sneaker brand introduced the Air Jordan line in 1985? The answer is Nike. Fun fact: the Air Jordan 1 was banned by the NBA for not meeting uniform standards. Question: which shoe style, popular in the 1970s, features a thick sole and high heel? The answer is platform shoes. Fun fact: platform shoes were especially popular in disco fashion. Question: which Italian luxury brand is famous for loafers with a horsebit detail? The answer is Gucci. Fun fact: Gucci's horsebit loafer was introduced in 1953 and is still popular today. Question: which Japanese brand created the Onitsuka Tiger sneakers? The answer is A6. Fun fact: the Onitsuka Tiger became iconic with Bruce Lee in Game of Death. Question: what French brand is famous for espadrilles and rope-soled shoes? The answer is Castaner. Fun fact: Castaner popularized espadrilles when Yves Saint Laurent collaborated with them in the 1970s. Question: which brand collaborated with Kanye West to launch the Yeezy sneakers? The answer is Adidas. Fun fact: The Adidas Yeezy line became one of the most influential sneaker collaborations ever. Question: what shoe company is known for its Chuck Taylor All-Stars? The answer is Converse. Fun fact: the shoes were first created in 1917 and endorsed by basketball player Chuck Taylor in the 1920s. Question: which luxury brand designed the iconic rock stud heels? The answer is Valentino. Fun fact: Valentino's rock stud collection became a staple of edgy glam in the 2010s. Question: which American brand is famous for Timberland boots? The answer is Timberland. Fun fact: the Timberland yellow boot became a streetwear icon in the 1990s. Question: which streetwear brand is famous for its red box logo? The answer is Supreme. Fun fact: Supreme's logo was inspired by artist Barbara Kruger's typography style. Question: which designer founded Off-White? The answer is Virgil Abloh. Fun fact: Virgil Abloh was also the first Black artistic director at Louis Vuitton. Question: which brand partnered with Nike on the famous The 10 sneaker collection in 2017? The answer is Off-White. Fun fact: the collection reimagined 10 classic Nike sneakers in deconstructed style. Question: which innovative fabric is made from mushroom roots and used as a leather alternative? The answer is mycelium leather. Fun fact: brands like Stella McCartney and Hermes have experimented with it. Question: what brand is known for its Essentials line? The answer is Fear of God. Fun fact: Jerry Lorenzo founded Fear of God, blending streetwear with luxury aesthetics. Question: which brand popularized the ape head and camouflage shark hoodies? The answer is a bathing ape, BAPE. Fun fact: BAPE was founded in Japan in 1993 by Nigo. Question: which NYC-born streetwear label was founded by skateboarder James Jebbia? The answer is Supreme. Fun fact: Supreme started as a skate shop in New York in 1994. Question: which French luxury brand collaborated with Supreme in 2017, shocking the fashion world? The answer is Louis Vuitton. Fun fact: the Louis Vuitton x Supreme collaboration caused massive hype. Question: which brand's logo is a stylized S inside a hexagon, created by Skepta? The answer is Skepta's Mains. Fun fact: Skepta, a UK grime rapper, entered fashion with his own brand Mains. Thanks for watching. Comment below to let us know how many questions you got right. If you like this video, tap like, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and share with friends. See you in the next video.